So I chose Tackle Box to be my first single because it is the most vulnerable, heartfelt song that I think I've ever written. And the song is about growing up fishing with my dad. He passed away about 4 years ago. And I have all these great memories of us fishing in the pond by his house and us driving to Galveston and going fishing and us going here and there. But it was always kind of centered around that one thing. And I just always remember having these amazing memories of us catching fish together. So I wanted to kind of recreate that whole memory in a positive song. I didn't want it to be sad. I wanted it to be a reminder of what a great thing I had with a dad like that.
So I decided that Chris needed a music video because I believe in video and I believe it's the best way to get your message out there.
For Calvin to jump on board and want to do a music video for me is a huge deal.
I was really impacted by a ballad, which was Tackle Box, which was the song that he wrote about his dad taking him fishing.
It is the most vulnerable, heartfelt song that I think I've ever written.
As a director, you're like, okay, what are we gonna spend on this? What's it gonna look like? And I was like, man, I think doing it outside at a lake would be great. So I went out to Marrowbone Lake, which is north of Nashville. And as soon as I drove up, I'm like, dude, this is so it.
It's secluded and away from a lot of stuff, but still crazy beautiful.
We are gonna do this music video here if I can make that happen.
So it's day one of the Tackle Box music video shoot, and I'm pumped. We're shooting the drone footage out on the lake today.
So we're at the location with our drone guy, and I get this vision of Chris out in the middle of the water, deep in the middle of the water. But then I thought, I'm not getting in that water because Calvin cannot swim. So I don't know how we're gonna do this because I'm staying on the shore. I'm not getting in that boat, but I need Chris out in the middle of the water. So I need to figure that out.
All right, just hold on.
Fishing pole! Look contemplative!
I think he's contemplating what you just said.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
I get out in the middle of the lake, and I realize I don't have a phone or a way to communicate with anybody on the shore.
Chris is out there in the water and I'm yelling and I'm screaming, okay, we need you to go. And crickets. I mean, he's not responding to anything. So I'm just like, well, I'm still no good at fishing.
I hear Calvin yelling something, and I'm pretty sure he's just singing the song.
I have to embarrass myself for him to hear me. I didn't really plan that out too well.
I'm so tired. The wind was against me.
How'd you do?
And this boat was bigger than I thought. What? The boat was bigger than I thought. It was a hard fight to get back.
We did it.
So I'm in Nashville for Chris's music video. Been on set all day, doing makeup, helping out where I can. Right now it's gonna look like
Getting my makeup done for the first time in my life.
it's gonna look beautiful.
Powder me. Honestly, I think she did a really great job because I was like, man, that was looking pretty good.
So Chris took me to look at rings a few months ago, which I wasn't expecting at all. It was a total surprise. But ever since, we haven't really talked about it. There's been no timeline, no time frame of when he might propose. I have no idea.
I know that Emily's looking around at this music video shoot going,
Who paid for that? Did Chris pay for that?
tour bus, expensive cameras, actors, and thinking,
We're not getting engaged anytime soon.
but what she doesn't know is that Calvin and Inside helped a ton with the music video, and that the ring's already bought. Hey girl, the ring's bought. Little do you know, I got the ring, so.
This location for the garage scene is absolutely perfect. I had the vision of Chris coming into his dad's old garage, seeing his truck there, and finding his old tackle box. So it was to create this kind of moment.
All right, rolling.
So we're shooting the scene, and I'm like, this is sick. But it's cold. It's actually very cold.
And I'm on the tailgate of this truck, freezing. And I look over at Calvin, and this dude snuggled up with a blanket on.
I'm freezing.
I'm like, are you serious? So Calvin finally says cut, and it's about 1 a.m. I'm frozen to death, so I'm like so thankful it's done.
Well, I'm still no good at fishing, even after all you taught me. But tonight it's like you're